North East Conference CBL, North East women, Bendigo back in for the first year and they've made it through to the final and they're playing Wodonga.
Yeah, another great matchup. So Wodonga, they've been the runner-up in the last 3 grand finals against Shepparton.
Yep.
So Shepparton knocked out last week by Bendigo. So Bendigo will come in as favourites because, well, they've won both matchups this year.
Yes.
And quite comfortably too. To win on Wodonga's home court is one thing, but to win on Wodonga's home court with such an amazing crowd there is another. So that grand final crowd, we expect them to be loud. Shepparton in previous years have done enough to keep the crowd out of it. Let's see if Bendigo can do the same.
It's a 6-player. The crowd's a 6-player for Wodonga, and I see them, really wanting this game. So I hope it's a very close one, and it should be a good one. MVP for this this conference in the women. How's that shaping up?
The women's MVP is very tight. In alphabetical order, we've got Rihanna Barton from Shepparton, Charlotte Brancatizano from Bendigo, Tani Cannon from Bendigo, Tennille Collins from Wodonga, and Carly Perso from Wangaratta.
Let's see who takes home that trophy. And talking about Wodonga, they've made it through to the men as well. So what a great association. Again, like Churchill down in that Gippsland conference, we've got Wodonga in both finals. So they're against Seymour. They played off last year, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a great game last year. So Wodonga got the 1-point win. So Seymour will be looking for a bit of redemption there. In round 1, Wodonga got the narrow 4-point win over Seymour, but then Seymour in round 9 got the big 17-point win. So you can't really read too much into those matchups as players are missing here and there. It's the grand finals that they're all suited up for. So.
And a couple of players that have dominated for each during the year for Seymour?
Yeah, well for Seymour we've had Matt Boland and Robbie Satori lead the scoring.
Yep.
They've been pretty consistent all year. Great players, obviously great quality. And in Wodonga we've had John Lindy. He's always in the top scorers list for Wodonga. So both sides, they've got their work to do to keep them off the leading scorers list.
And do any of those feature in the MVP? Who are the top 5 in that one?
In the North East men's MVP, we've got Matty Bartlett, who was burning nets throughout the year.
Yep.
He's from Shepparton. Matt Boland, like we've said, from Seymour. Daniel Hansen from Bendigo, and the Wodonga duo of John Lindy and Josh McKay.
Again, so you're heading to that game. You're going to live stream it, so that should be good for anybody who can't get there.